Okay, round two. Let's go. Rodney, you're on the clock. Who are you going with the second round?
I am on the clock. Let's see. I don't know about this guy's durability, but I'm going to go with a guard. Let's go with Brandon Roy.
That's a good pick.
Hopefully you bought some knee braces already.
All right. Now I have some choices to make. So I'm looking at ages here. I'm going to get a younger power forward to join Kobe on the Lakers. I'm going to go with LaMarcus Aldridge.
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win on the road. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Conley, and it's Beal in at the two guard. And for the Thunder, we've got Antetokounmpo, Henderson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Şengün in at the center position. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of practice. Still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Hart with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Henderson kicks to Maxey. This one for three. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
Savvy pass by Josh Hart sends the ball to the open teammate.
Conley scanning the floor. Now the pass to Butler. Here's Valanciunas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago, 83% on his opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
And it goes down 2 points.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Butler up top, defended by Hart. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Giannis passes to Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Yep, that one goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Henderson kicks to Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Maxey. No good on the triple. And it's Conley with the ball for New Orleans. It's Martin on the wing. The three, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And the Pelicans making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Maxey in the corner. And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Giannis passes to Hart, down low. Şengün with the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Stewart checked in for Martin. Reddish comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Beal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now taking a look at some stats for McConnell, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Johnson. No good with the triple. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. McConnell. Johnson with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And it's 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Pelicans trail. And here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Here's Sumner. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Henderson. Puts it up from 15. Good. He hits the jump shot. 6 points from Scoot Henderson.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Valanciunas. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. And the rejection by Giannis. And he drives in, and Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Henderson outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kisper's checked in for Hart. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Maxey. And it's Payne in for Henderson. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's McConnell. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
That's good from Payne. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Simmons. Oh!
Yes!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Payne's shot is good. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Up top, Reddish. He's guarded by Johnson. And the wide-open shot from McConnell drains the three-pointer.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
From outside the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. Back right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
The Thunder leading by 4. Kispert is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Payne at a point. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Conley into the lane. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
So the wing on the left. Şengün, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Kispert with the bucket. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted. Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. And the shot goes in. Butler's got his second bucket.
This is where Butler thrives. He wants to bully his way inside and get buckets.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Pelicans trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Martin. Beal with it. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good communication, then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
Payne, good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley with the three, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The 10-footer. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Martin. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ipo, Şengün. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 6. Knocked away. It's stolen by Mathurin. All going up court. Count that bucket. Payne's got 9.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Johnson, he's checked in for Şengün. Josh Hart comes in for Corey Kispert. Maxey's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Payne. Outside, Beal. The pass to Valanciunas. Outside for Simmons. The shot. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Valanciunas.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Beal against Maxey. Shot from 12. Beal can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 8. Henderson kicks to Maxey. Here's Johnson. Up and in on the way. Johnson's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Giannis against Simmons. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas passes to McConnell. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Butler. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And that one's good by Henderson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McConnell kicks to Valanciunas. Butler against Hart. Beal with it. He's coming off a 31-point game against Golden State.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Stewart's checked in for Ben Simmons. Reddish comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Bradley Beal. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 6 points.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he welcomes the physical play.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. The dish to Henderson. Kicks it out to Maxey. Johnson, the pass to Henderson. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Butler. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside shots. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bradley Beal is out there with Conley. Then it's Martin, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's Butler missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. Şengün finds Hart, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hart's got his first 2 points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And Conley drops them both. The Thunder leading by 17. Antetokounmpo kicks to Maxey. Passes it to Şengün. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Over Martin. Şengün, no good. Şengün's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Inside, Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Henderson passes to Maxey. Now here's Henderson. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And Şengün throws it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Outside, Beal. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
The throw good, Beal.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And the Thunder with some changes. Corey Kispert's checked in for Hart. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Maxey. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Out left to the wing. Here's Payne. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 6th assist on the night. Has to come. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 15. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Butler. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Butler's got 10 points.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Payne kicks to Kispert. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter. To the middle. Here's Kispert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Some changes for New Orleans. Simmons comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Stewart in for Butler. Now Conley. 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Mathurin. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kispert. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He's got 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Simmons inside. Şengün's there.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And stolen by Simmons. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at New Orleans. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out the Thunder, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Bounce pass from Beal. 5 on the clock to end the run. Nifty move. No good from Simmons. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Kispert with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So for the Pelicans, Reddish, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Edmund Sumner comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Mike Conley. Here's Sumner. That one's not going to go. Mathurin with some nice defense. Şengün finds Antetokounmpo. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Yes, that goes in.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Payne passes to Şengün. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Simmons. Back to McConnell. And the rejection by Giannis.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 23. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And the Thunder with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Şengün. Josh Hart comes in for Kispert. And Henderson subbed in for Cameron Payne.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
For 3, Henderson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's McConnell. Can they get it? The layup off target. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Mike Muscala out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Johnson left side. Back to Henderson. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that one drops. Now here's Mills. Harrell high post. Teardrop shot. Bucket is good. Harrell's got his first points of the night.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Henderson dishes to Johnson. And Muscala kicks to Johnson. Mathurin for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And there's the pass to Harrell. Dishes it to Mills. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Gomez grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now the Pelicans on the break. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And another three for New Orleans.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Smith, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
And the Thunder with some changes. Corey Kispert's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Scoot Henderson. He's off on the second. Here's Sumner. Thunder with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 13 feet away. No good from Gomez. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shot from 6. Sumner's shot is off.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Rebound by Sumner. New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Axie's checked in for Gomez. And then for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Martin comes in for Jang, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Payne passes to Maxey. Offline with his three.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Buries it down low.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Payne finds Maxey. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The three from Mills. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Johnson left side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Beal. Passes it to Mills. And here's Reddish. The shot misses. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Kispert kicks to Muscala. Kicks it out to Johnson. Maxey on the wing. Rebounded by Valanciunas. New Orleans gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Reddish. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He takes it in, and then Johnson with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Maxey against Beal. And he converts the layup.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
The feed to Johnson. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Here's Mills. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Maxey, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Johnson, the pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
The drive by Beal. He gets that one.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
And Şengün throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Sumner, and it's blocked. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Beal with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
Hey, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I'm going to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.